Jack Hobbs is on the right in the blue colours, beginning his challenge, heading down towards the last furlong. Ulysses with the noseband now has joined Highland Reel. Between those is Decorated Knight in the green colours, Scottish behind those. Queen's Trust is staying on, heading towards the line now, and Highland Reel in the purple has burst through on the inside with Ryan and goes on to win by a length. It's Highland Reel who wins. Decorated Knight and Ulysses together second and third, and Queen's Trust was a length behind those. She ran fourth.
Ready for the start. They're off in the Breeders' Cup turf. And there goes Shining Copper. And as expected, he's going to speed out. Shining Copper and Luis Saez open up to lead by 3 lengths early on. And Golden Horn is right in the race, just to the inside of Cage Fighter as they move for that first turn. The Pizza Man will sit in 4th position early as Shining Copper opens up a 6-length lead. Twilight Eclipse is right to the inside of the Pizza Man, and then comes Found, followed on the inside by Slumber. Ordak Dan, Red Rifle, Big Blue Kitten are next, and at the back of the pack are Big John B and the Big Hoss. 24 and 2 the opening quarter mile for Shining Copper, who's doing what he always does. He's way out in front here. Shining Copper a good 15 lengths ahead of the rest of the field. And Cage Fighter is running in 2nd position early on. And the Arc de Triomphe winner, Golden Horn, is 3rd, as Shining Copper has about a 20-length advantage on the field early on. And he went 48 and 1 for a half mile. And then comes the Pizza Man to the outside of Twilight Eclipse. And then Slumber, Found the filly is next. And then Red Rifle and Ordak Dan. And they're being followed by Big John B. Big Blue Kitten's letting his stablemate do it up front. And he is really doing up front. Big John B near the back of the field into Big Hoss trails. And they're onto the backstretch. At least Shining Copper is 3/4 in 1:12 and 3. He must be 25 lengths in front. I mean, he's literally in another race right now. Shining Copper all by himself up the backstretch. Let's see how far he can go. Cage Fighter is running in 2nd, and now Frankie Dettori takes Golden Horn to the outside of him, and he is right in contention in 3rd, followed by Found and Twilight Eclipse. So the field makes their way toward the far turn. Shining Copper, the rabbit, in front, and his lead is starting to shorten. It's down to about a 12-length advantage into the turn. And the first one that'll take a crack at him appears to be Golden Horn. Golden Horn is 2nd, and now the margin is down to 6, and now it's down to 5, and they are getting to Shining Copper quickly. Golden Horn is coming after him. The Pizza Man is 2, and then it's Found, and Big Blue Kitten, who was set up by a stablemate, is swinging up on the far outside. They're into the stretch. Golden Horn, the Arc de Triomphe winner in front. The filly Found. Big Blue Kitten charging down the center of the course, and right behind them is Slumber. Golden Horn all out. Found right alongside. On the outside of them is Big Blue Kitten. Found has taken the lead. Golden Horn, Big Blue Kitten, the filly Found, and Golden Horn. Found did it in the turf.
They're racing in the Dubai Shima Classic, and Sharistan slow to go. Dunadan, and Very Nice Name, dropped back shortly after the break. Trailblazer came out quickly. Gentle Donna began well. St. Nicholas Abbey going forward, and Charretta's going through along the rail using the number 1 gate as they reach the first turn. Royal Diamond settling on the fence on the inside of Girolamo. Then Prince Bishop, Await the Dawn. Sharistan, Very Nice Name, and Dunaden had immediately been dropped back to the tail of the field as they wend their way to the back past the 1900 metres mark. First quarter, 26.5. Charretta, the pilot, travelling towards the back by a length. St. Nicholas Abbey is 2nd. Gentle Donna 3/4 of a length away, running 3rd. Royal Diamond 4th on the rail. A half length to Trailblazer. Await the Dawn is out 3 deep. A length and a half to Girolamo on the inside of Prince Bishop. Another length away came Sharistan on the inside of Very Nice Name, and a length and a quarter away was Dunadan, who's the best part of 10 lengths from the leader. Charretta as they travel down the back of the track with 800 left behind in 50.7. The French mare, Charretta, showing the way. She leads by 3/4 of a length over the Irish stayer, St. Nicholas Abbey. Royal Diamond on the rail on the inside of the Japan Cup winner, Gentle Donna. Then Trailblazer. A half length away, Await the Dawn, followed by Girolamo. A half to Prince Bishop. Very Nice Name from Qatar is out 3 deep. Sharistan is 2nd last, and Dunaden is last, but he's moved away from the fence as they leave the back straight. 1200 in 1:15.4. Charretta by a neck. St. Nicholas Abbey is getting closer. Gentle Donna's 3 wide again, 3/4 of a length off the pace. Royal Diamond coming off the rail but needs a door. Then Await the Dawn, Prince Bishop, Trailblazer, very nice name. Girolamo, Dunaden, second last, being ridden along on the bend, and Charistan had dropped out to the rear when heads were turned for home in the Shima Classic. Nicholas Abbey trying to go one better in front. Gentle Donna raising an effort on the outside. They get away from Charretta. Then very nice name. Await the Dawn, Royal Diamond. Dunaden to the outside. It'll be too late. St. Nicholas Abbey in front. The Japanese mare trying to run him down, but St. Nick's in front. He'll go one better this year. St. Nicholas Abbey drew clear. He won the Dubai Shima Classic.
Coming up on the outside, Magical in the purple and white jacket. Then Eller Cam and Magic Wand and Anthony Van Dyke the rail, followed by Mad Moon, Deirdre and Headman is beginning to take closer order on the outside. They're into the straight. 2.5 to go. Hunting Horn strongly pressed by Magical. Here she comes in between horses. Eller Cam. Headman is on the outside of Mad Moon, then Magic Wand, Anthony Van Dyke and Deirdre racing down to the final furlong. Magical has gone for home with the Quipco Irish champion, chased by Magic Wand, Anthony Van Dyke. Headman next with Mad Moon, but it's Magical in front as they run to the finish. It's her stage, the Quipco Irish champion stakes, with Magic Wand in between horses, Anthony Van Dyke and Deirdre for the minor money. Number 8 for Eïdan O'Brien.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup turf, and Broom was slow to begin. He's at the back of the pack early. Mostadaf is fast, and there goes Adamo to the outside. Adamo is joined quickly by Balladeer now, and Balladeer takes up the running early and opens up the lead by 2. Adamo is running in second position. Mostadaf is third. King of Steel moving early now. He's only 5 lengths off the lead in the initial stages. And then it's up to the mark. After that slow start, Broom is going by horses on the far outside, and Broom is getting closer. He was expected to be close to the lead, and he's about to be, but after that slow start, he's going to have to be rushed up. So into the stretch first time round. Balladeer the leader. Adamo on the outside, a little bit headstrong in second. Broom is running along in third. King of Steel is fourth, up to the mark fifth. Mostadaf in between horses. Shariar is down on the inside. Then Auguste Rodin, Gold Phoenix. Onesto is second last. Warlike Goddess is the trailer, a 48.79 half mile with 1 lap to go. Balladeer and Victor Espinosa lead the way. Broom is up running in second on the outside. Adamo tracks them in third. Frankie Dettori and King of Steel fourth, and they're 3.5 from the front. Up to the mark is right alongside. The brink of another 2 lengths back to the Japan runner Shariar, who's got 7 lengths to make up as they head to the backstretch. Then Mostadaf to the outside. Auguste Rodin still 11 lengths off the lead. And hard-held Onesto moves up alongside of him. Gold Phoenix and Warlike Goddess at the back of the field. 3/4 and 1, 12.66 seconds. Up the backstretch, Balladeer the leader. Broom a length and a half behind. Running along in second position. Adamo is third. And up to the mark is right in contention, fourth on the outside. Mostadaf is moving up alongside of King of Steel. Shariar's on the rail. Auguste Rodin still 7 lengths to make up. Onesto starting to be given his cue now. Then Gold Phoenix and Warlike Goddess around the far turn. Balladeer the leader. Up to the mark is moving up alongside. Adamo is in between those two. Mostadaf comes 4 wide. Auguste Rodin got through on the inside. A dream run for Auguste Rodin. Up to the mark, takes him on with a furlong to run. And then comes Shariar. But Auguste Rodin, under a perfect ride from Ryan Moore, will win the Breeders' Cup turf. Up to the mark was second.
Illusion begins a charge down the outside, followed by Sun Maiden Athena. Very wide on the course, Perfect Clarity. Magic Wand takes over at the 2, chased by Wild Illusion. Magic Wand goes 2 lengths clear of Wild Illusion. Magic Wand is getting away. Sun Maiden is back in third, then Perfect Clarity down the outside, entering the final furlong, and Magic Wand steadily pulling further and further clear as they race up towards the line. Wild Illusion with no extra in second place, and Magic Wand wins the Ribblesdale. Another for the Eïdan O'Brien team and Ryan Moore.
And they're off. Tuckett sent out to the lead immediately. Ball Balto Star with his usual early flair. The Tin Man is right there. So too Bright Sky and High Chaparral. Falbrave comes away with the leaders on the outside. Farther back in the early going, Suleimani and Storming Home, and Johar will do his running from the back of the pack today as they continue their descent off the hill and head for the main course. And it is Balto Star to be the early leader, Tin Man to be his shadow. Those two head to head as they continue toward the main track here. Just in behind, Tocket has been taken off the pace. Valbrov's under a hard hold. Defending champion High Chaparral in and among horses and well held in 5th position. French filly Bright Sky drafting in behind horses in the early stages here. Suleimani, Storming Home still together. It's a tight pack with Johar at the back of the wall. As they move by us for the first time here, up top it's Balto Star, and keeping him honest, it's the Tin Man with 1 circuit remaining here. High Chaparral gets a perfect spot as they move into the clubhouse turn, tucked away neatly in behind the lead 3rd. Falbrov is in the clear and running in 4th. Storming Home gets taken wide there, and Suleimani stumbled. He got pinched back, and Suleimani stumbled, took a very bad step. They make their way around the clubhouse turn. Balto Star shadowed by the Tin Man. High Chaparral kept right up there, running along in 3rd position as the pace begins to quicken for the run down the backstretch. Falbrov still on hold, running along in 4th. Storming Home, Gary Stevens 5th on the outside, running along in mid-pack, and they're running comfortably at this juncture. Bright Sky has asked for more run at the midway point down the backstretch. Suleimani, long shot, Takani is tailing off, and Johar still trailing the field. The Tin Man takes over with a half mile to go. It's the Tin Man in front, but Falbrov looms on the outside. A threatening second as they race into the far turn. High Chaparral is called on for his run as Balto Star retreats. Storming Home, and Gary Stevens says go with him. They're only 3 lengths from the front as they approach the top of the stretch. Then Bright Sky on the inside of Suleimani. Johar watching his bid, and there's 2 furlongs to go in the Breeders' Cup turf. And here comes Falbrov charging up the turn on the outside to color the Tin Man. And Falbrov's in front, but here comes High Chaparral. High Chaparral, the defending champ, to take it to Falbrov. These 2 arch rivals head to head with Johar bearing down on them. It's going to be a 3-horse photo finish in the turn. Here's the wire. Photo finish. High Chaparral in between horses. Maybe it was very, very close.
They're off. And the first to show in front as they make their way down the far side. Dragon Dancer right up on the inside in company with Dylan Thomas, and on the outside Mountain. They're followed by Heliostatic, Land Before Time. Best Alibi is next with Gentle Wave, and then comes Best Name. Cougar Bay on the outside, and then Darcy followed by Puerto Rico. Classic Punch is next, and the back marker is Monsieur Henri. Going quite a good gallop in the early stages as Dragon Dancer settles just ahead of Mountain. They're followed by Heliostatic in 3rd. Dylan Thomas 4, Land Before Time. Then comes Best Alibi, Cougar Bay, Gentle Wave on the inside of Darcy. And then comes Best Name, followed by Puerto Rico, with Classic Punch and a couple of lengths to Monsieur Henri. Racing on now past the mile pole, and Heliostatic has moved through to pick it up for Kevin Manning. Leads from Mountain Shamey Heffernan, Dragon Dancer Daryl Holland. They're being followed on the outside by Land Before Time and Robbie Burke, and then comes Best Alibi Michael Canaan, Dylan Thomas mid-division, being followed by Cougar Bay, Best Name and Darcy. Gentle Wave is next, and they're being followed by Classic Punch with Puerto Rico and the back marker Monsieur Henri. At the top of the hill, and it is Heliostatic who leads by a length and a half. Mountain races second. Then disputing the 3rd place is Best Alibi, who's just towards the inside. Cougar Bay has made ground. Land Before Time, Dragon Dancer, Best Name, Darcy and Dylan Thomas. Down the hill they come towards the entrance to the straight. Heliostatic and Kevin Manning just lead. Mountain Shamey Heffernan. Then comes Best Alibi. Dragon Dancer the inside. Cougar Bay improving on the outside. Into the straight they come now with 3 furlongs to go, and Heliostatic leads from Mountain. Best Alibi. Dragon Dancer is next with Cougar Bay. Best Name improving. Then comes Dylan Thomas. Darcy is after them. Racing now past the 2. Heliostatic is the leader from Mountain in the centre of the track. On the outside, Dylan Thomas sweeps through between horses, racing down to the final furlong, and Dylan Thomas and Kieran Fallon have gone for home. A few lengths clear, has settled the derby in a few strides. A most impressive victory. It's another win for Ballydoyle. It's Dylan Thomas and Kieran Fallon clear. Gentle Wave has come through them in a second.
They're all in. They're off in the Irish Champion Stakes. Well into stride, Stone Age with Alan Kerr, followed by Luxembourg. Broome moves up on the outside of Vedini, and then Mishriff and Onesto dropped in last of the 7 as they race the end of the first furlong and a half or so. And it's Stone Age cutting out the running from stable companion Broome. In third is Alan Kerr and then Luxembourg. Vedini followed a couple of lengths back by Mishriff, and on the inside Onesto. Less than a mile to go, and striding on by 2 lengths is Stone Age and Shamie Heffernan, followed by Broome and Wayne Lorden. In third is Alan Kerr and Tom Marquand. In fourth is Luxembourg and Ryan Moore, and then Vedini, the French star ridden by Christophe Simeon. And then on the inside Onesto and Stéphane Pasquier, and the back marker is the much-travelled Mishriff and Colin Keane. They're just outside the halfway stage, and little changes in the order of running from first to last. It's Stone Age the leader from Broome, and third is Alan Kerr and then Luxembourg. Onesto's picked up a bit of ground on the inside of Vedini with the back marker Mishriff as they turn out of the back straight. Stone Age has increased his advantage to a good 3 lengths over Broome, who's something similar in front of the third running Alan Kerr. On the inside is Onesto, moving a place ahead of Luxembourg with the final couple, Vedini and Mishriff with half a mile to go. Stone Age enjoying a sizable 4-length advantage over Broome, and third is Alan Kerr and then Onesto with the final 3, Luxembourg, Vedini and Mishriff. They've 3 furlongs to go, heading for the home turn in the Irish Champion Stakes. And out in front is Stone Age, being followed by Broome. Alan Kerr, Onesto next on the inside of Luxembourg, then Vedini and Mishriff ridden along in 7th and last place. They straighten at the 2, and Stone Age is starting to tie up. Onesto with a good looking run, the white jacket, Luxembourg, Mishriff from last on the outside of Vedini, then Broome and Alan Kerr. They're bunching with a furlong to go. It's Onesto in between Luxembourg. Stone Age up the rail is Vedini. Inside the final half furlong on the outside is Mishriff, and it's Luxembourg getting up in the Irish Champion Stakes from Onesto, Vedini in third, then Mishriff, Stone Age, Alan Kerr and Broome as Luxembourg confirms his brilliance in the Irish Champion Stakes.